Right folks, I'm back and I am delighted with how this cover has dried, and just everything is stuck down and nice and firm, and just so it's now come to the stage that I've been putting off. Now I've done some prep work. Like I say, I've strengthened the spine with just a piece of my t-shirt fabric, my shirt fabric, and I have made the spine that's going to fit in here. And all it is, so I've measured it, I think it came out to 1.5 inches. Where's my ruler? So this came out to, yeah, exactly 1.5 inches. So now I've stuck some lace just to mute the background. You're not really going to see it, but just to also, and then just to give it a little bit of extra, because I've never done this before, and to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. So now I've made this template. So what I did, I'm going to do 5 stitches. I've just, I think it's a 3/4 inch from the top and the bottom, and then divide this in half, and then just evened it out. Now listen, I won't even give you the measurements of it because I eventually reverted to centimeters to get it. So I think it's like 7 millimeters. Yeah, it's weird things, but anyway, I made this because I want to use our big crocodile, our munchy machine. And to use this, if I do it this way, if I did all these markings on this side, which would have been easier, the thing is when you come with your punch down there's nothing to hold the lace in place, so it'll stretch the lace out and probably rip it off from this background that it's on. So if you make your hole from this side, it has the support of the cardboard underneath, so it'll hopefully penetrate through the lace. So what I'm going to do is, I've decided the short section of lace, you need to keep track of this, is on the top of our goody gaddy. The lighting is a bit strange because I've got my lamp right down here, so I can hopefully see under the crocodile. And what I want to do is, I just want to make sure I have this 100% on here, and I'm just gonna take this and go like that, and hopefully we don't move it. Let's move this out the way because we don't need this until the very end. And then okay, so I just want to make sure, and I'm on 1/8, so it's the small little, see, the small one, not the big one. So now I'm going to put my holes in just on those intersections of the goody gaddy. Okay, let's hope this works. Number 1 down. We check. Well, we can do it. It's working. Oops. And intersection, come down. Intersection. And right, so we finished that. The one thing about having these holes is you have a little bit of leeway, so you're not dealing with a teeny tiny hole, so you've got leeway. So now I've prepped my pages. So all I did was took my ruler down there, made sure all my pages were where I wanted them, okay, and made sure they're all in there. So now I'm going to put holes in my pages. So to do that, I'm taking this, I'm going to take all my pages. this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. This is the technique she uses. So I'm just gonna do what she does. Make sure all my pages are lined up. What's this one? Okay. Okay, she normally takes all her pages and then does a line, but because mine are so chunky, I'm just gonna go. So this is my top side, so let's turn him around like that. Let's just get him right to the edge there. So my top one, so my top signature will be going in. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do this like actually, you know what, I don't even need to use this. I can just go like that. Right, so this is my top one. So look what you just did now, woman. I think this is the top. Yeah, so no, there's the top. It's this way. Oh, we've got them all right. No, this way. See how important it is to keep your top, and although these measurements are like exactly, look, when I do it like that, okay, this has to be this way. You see? That aligns them up. Right. So it's this way, so I'm marking, this is my top. Alright? Okay, because my spine is not, you see there's a little bit extra on each side, I need to make sure that I've got the space there, and then I can go, and like I say, because the holes, if we're a little bit off, it's a millimeter here and there's a never mind. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay, next one. Make sure our paper's in the middle. In the middle, we've got even on both sides. I'm just checking. There we go, and we mark this one. I'm going to give him a great big. And it's going to be difficult to see. I'll just mark on the other side. Okay, so keeping my signatures in order, because I have a specific order that I want them to go in. Right. And there we go. And last one. If these were just papers, I could stack them all up and just do one line, but because we've done pockets and we have other things in here, they're a bit too bulky to sort out, so I'm just going to keep that there. So now I need to put holes in the signature, so I'm opening it flat. Okay, making sure everything is straight, and this is what bugs me, because they're like that, but when you open them up flat, they actually shift. Yes, sorry. So just making sure everybody is where they're supposed to be. Now I'm going to, I need to just hold this down, make sure my punch. Okay, well folks, I'm going to leave you here, and this struggle bus will continue until, you see, until I've got this sorted. So cheerio for now, and I'll be back to you when I've done my favorite task. Right, I got them all done. They've all got their lovely little holes in. I've got my thread, and I'm not going to take it off the roll because I'm not sure how much thread I'm going to need, because this is now a, okay, we're going to start at the bottom. This is 5 and not 3. Now 3 holes you would go 3 times your length. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just take out 4 and we see how we get on with that. And then if it's okay, this is a great big needle. Do I need such a great big needle? No, I don't. Let's look and see. Just get one of these. This came with the tool binding, the awl and these threads I got. This is wax coated thread, so it's really nice. The dog's upset because Jess has gone to town and Ross is braaiing. Okay, this is our bottom thread, so we are going through the bottom. So we are going to start in the middle and then find our, this is the top, so we're doing the bottom there. There's our hole, easy peasy. Now I've never done this before, so I'm trying to kind of figure out how to sew this in. So I should have done one first. There, and then down there, out into this hole. Okay, so I'm just, whoops, checking. Okay, we don't need to pull tight just yet. We just want to get this sewn. So then back up here, down there. Whoops, oops, sorry. Seasickness is a thing. And down into that hole there. Oh, no, look there, wrong hole. So I'm just going to go back up again. Okay, now we don't want to go down there because we want to go in there. Where do we need to go back down here. That's what we need to do. Okay. You don't want to go through your thread, because if you go through your thread you can't tighten things up. So through there. I should have watched a video on this, shouldn't I? Let me just give this a little pull, because I think maybe with this 5 stitch we need to pull it as we go. Okay, this is our end thread, so we need to, where's our end thread? There. So we need to pull that through there, and pull this one, because we going, pull that one. Which one do we pull? This one. There we go. You see, so you actually need to pull that one there. Keep it tight as you go, because it's not like the 3 one where, okay, you see, where's this end one? There. So we need to pull that. Oh, I should have watched a video, but I didn't, because I think I know everything. Anyway, you can see, you can work these things out for yourself. Now keep pulling more and more thread. I don't want more and more thread. Okay, mate, I'm taking you off because you're getting in my way. Right, note to self, pull thread tight when you're doing it. So we came out and in and down and up and back out again. There we go. Okay, I've worked out where we went. So from here we go, whoops, we're going to come out our needle. We're going to go in there, okay, through there. Oop. Yeah, folks, I can't find the holes. Oh, my soul, woman. Okay, up there. There we go. Pull it tight. Okay. And then we're going to go back down here. Come on, out there. I should just like, okay guys, this is bound in, don't worry about it. You don't need to, because I'm telling you, if I switch this camera off, I will be flying through this. Flying. Okay, and then we're going to go back up here. Okay, right, so I think if we do 4, we should be all right. Okay, so now we see here, we need to check everything's nice and tight. No, it's not. Okay, so that is this one pulled tight and this one pulled tight, and now I'm just going to cut this off here. Let me just see how long we are. Just going to give, I think I'm going to do dingle dangles at the bottom. We come here and we go under here. Okay, just pull everything tight. Take that off so we don't make holes, and then we can tie our knots. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't pull this one tight. Just wanna, it's already hooked in there, so I'm just using this to loosen it out a bit. Let me get this knot off. Okay, and get him in there, get him in there. And now it's one thing with this with the wax thread, it once it's stuck, it knots in itself. So done 3, and then I think I might just take you out. Oh my goodness, 1 down, 4 to go. So there we in, nice and firm. Right. Oh, I'm exhausted. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to give 4. Just 4 in case, but I think probably 3 and a bit extra is fine. So there we go. That goes in there. And now we start with the next one. Right, make sure your signatures are the right way. And right, now I'm probably going to sew this one completely different to how I sewed the other one, but you know how it goes. Okay, let's turn this to me so I'll make sure I'm going in the right hole in the middle. Right. Pull you out, you don't need you anymore. Make sure. Okay, so this one I'm gonna go like that, and then we go up this way. Whoops, whoops, whoopsie daisy, in there. Okay, and then we're gonna go in there. I hope you can see me because I'm not re-recording this. Okay, in there, and get this out like that, nice and tight, and back up there. okay, you can do it, you can do it. Through there. Okay, here's where I want to pull things tight. So pull that tight, pull that tight. Okay, now we go down to this one. Oops, where's his hole? Oh, here he is. And down through there. Let me just double check I've got this the right way around. Sorry, I'm just making sure I have this the right way, because if we okay, and then I'm gonna go back up here like I would have done for a 3-hole. Okay, I'm just gonna go on that side like that. Go down there and make sure I'm going through the right. Oh yeah, you see I wanted to go to the top one and not the bottom one. Oh my goodness, I suppose I need to, how can I say, practice this a bit more. But I think this will be the last one I do on camera, because folks, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Now this one's got extra. See, I told you I'm going to bind them all differently. Right, so let's just get that nice and tight. And this one, yeah, you see now I've got no space to hook this in. Well, at least we know that 3 and a bit is ample. Right, I need to redo this. This one. Okay, I didn't go all the way down. That's my thing that I did wrong. So nothing wrong to take it out. Take it out and take it out. And this one is wrong here. So this one needs to come down in here, so that we've got a hook for our thread. So you see what I did wrong there? Right, so it has to come here and back down like that. Whoops, I'm hooked on something. There we go. So back down like that. Okay, I'm putting stuff out here. Okay, let's see. Hooked in there. Okay, is this my tail? Let me just pull this out. There we go. So just want to pull this tight, pull that tight. There we go. So we see I've now got this hook here to hook my thread on. Right, so now we can go back up here. Okay, back up here into this one, down into here, so like that, and then back up into this one. Okay, and now we've got this over here to hook our thread in, and we've got our okay, so now you can come off. Look at this little pile I'm making here, most satisfactory. Okay, so we got this all, everybody's in nice and tight. Let's hook this one over there. Go backwards so I don't make a hole. There we go, got him hooked in there. Make sure everything's nice and tight. I think I'll give it another pull. Okay, there we go. Pull and 1, 2 and 3. Right, that feels good. That's looking good. And like I said, you won't see much of the lace in between the signatures, you see, but it's something nice. Okay, oh, we're getting there, folks. Next one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, where's my needle? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go and lie down after this, the trauma of it. Oh, okay, make sure, okay, I've pulled this out so I don't inadvertently which I did make a hole in. Anyway, we don't want to sew it, so we need to be careful of that. Right, so this one's going in here. This is the right way up. This is the right way up. So now we go in this middle, and we go in the middle. Make sure we're in the middle. Yes, we are in the middle. So got our thread sticking out, and up this one. Okay, remember how to do it, folks. Up this one. Okay, whoops, and I put myself down into that one. Whoops, make sure we go in the right hole. Yes, this our lace is pulled a bit. Whoops. Okay, and back up this one. Don't go into the thread. See how I nearly pierced the thread there. Okay, now I just want to double check that I haven't sewn my cravat in there. Okay, remember we need to go down this one so we have a place to hook our thread on. Back down into that one, like that, and up this one. Well, there we go. I'll apologize now for all the off-camera shots, if there are any. There probably are a gazillion. But anyway, just pulling that tight, and then we go back down in here. Make sure we're in the right hole. Yes, we are. And up here. Oops, and just don't pierce the thread. There we go. And we're gonna pull tight, pull tight, pull tight. Let me see, they're all tight. This one feels loose. Why is that one loose? Let's keep pulling. Okay, feel. This middle one feels loose. Which one is that? Okay. Okay, let's go again. Sorry, I just want to see why this one is not pulling tight. There we go. Tight and pull tight. Whoops, forgot to put our thread through. This white stuff is just the wax coming off the thread. Nothing to worry about. Right, we need to pull this tight. Okay. Yes, see. Oopsie, you see that one there? There we go. Now we pull tight. Okay. go. There we go, and he's in nice. Right, so we can take this one off and add it to up. Last one, yes sorry, last one. Whoopie-doo. Right, so we're good for 3. 1, 2, and 3, and we're just gonna shove that in there. Right, needle, and here we go. So last one. Right, now double again, make sure you are the right way up. This is the start of our and there's the middle hole. Okay, whoops, nearly pulled him right through, and up to that one. Okay, let me see, hole coming through. Let me do it this way, easier for me to see. Oopsie, oh, it's a bit awkward now because I'm right at the end, and you see how chunky this is. It's already pushing against each other. So now this one's over there, and this one's over there. Right, all these nice and tight. Right, and then we come down here so that we have a hook for our thread. Oopsie, let me look at this way, make sure I don't go through the thread. Okay, keep pulling, and then this one up here. Whoops, no, go down, lay flat. Thank you. Sorry, look how made this hole all skew. Anyway, it's alright, once it's all in it'll sort itself out and settle down. This one's also skew. Skew as in the sense that it's not in the middle of the actual fold, but once these pages have been used, they'll start settling down and knowing their right place. Yes, sorry. Okay, gee, Mac. This was a production and a half. Okay, that's that one there. Pull that down there. Make these yolks nice and tight. Get this one in here. Sorry, I can't even lay this flat anymore because it's too chunky. It's too chunky. Check they're all nice and tight. We might just need to pull a bit more. Let me turn this round so I can actually see what I'm doing, and so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Take that out before I injure myself, and pull tight again. Whoops, whoops. And, oh. Oops. And one more. Right, folks, we did it. We did it. We can stick him back in. Whoops. That one can lay flat again. So here's our steampunk journal down to its spine. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it lay flat like that way, and let it lay flat this way. Just get those papers in there. Right, now it has to go in here. Okay, so it's gonna go in there. It's gonna fit in there good and solid. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna leave that up there, and I will trim this bit down once we're done. Got all our things hanging out there. We're gonna put some charms on those. Cut this one down, or actually I'll leave it there. We might do something with that. Okay, so now I don't know how to do this. Now we have to get glue on here. We have to get glue, and what glue are we going to use? So this is Specialist Acrylic Glue, Cosmic Arctic Glue. So I'm going to use this one. Just filled up my bottle. So get this ready in place. Get this ready. Right, I'm going to put it this way so I can line up my pages here. I hope you're in camera. And I am going to put a lot of glue on here. Well, not by my holes. I've got to mind my holes. And this piece of cardboard was actually a piece of packaging from, I don't know, it was this piece of packaging from like an envelope. You know those reinforced envelopes? So I tore the brown bit off, the envelope bit off. Come on, why? Oh, now it's deciding. I'm full now, I don't need to come out. Okay. Right, so we've got the glue on. Try not to get any glue close to my holes. I don't want it seeping through to my pages. Right, make sure we've got right side up, and now we are gonna go into our groove, so it should fit in there snug. I just have to make sure I actually get the pages in the right sitting in there nicely. Right, now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to get in here between the middle signatures, right, like that. Take my ruler down and give it a good old squish. Make sure it's in there. Make sure it's, push all of this down, push it down, push it down. Right, so what I'm going to do, folks, is I think that's in there good and proper. We'll get this ruler, and I'm going to get him in between these signatures. Oops, glue's probably dried already. No, I'm trying to get them down here. Just want to push this down here and get into this one, and whoops, push it in there as well. Right, folks, so I'm gonna let this dry like this. I'm just pushing it down, making sure that's in there good and solid. Okay, in the middle, and I'm going to dry it like this. I don't want to move it. I think I might, and I will see you when this is dry. And we have our, make sure I've put this in the right way. Oh, there, you see what I did? You see what I did? Anyway, let's start over again. See, it doesn't, you mustn't move it. I just want to make sure it's actually in the side here. Just pushing it down here with my nails. Just get it in there so that, because the spine curves like that, so you want to make sure that it's in there. Okay, this side is nice. I might just try and move this over a bit. If I move it over a bit, is that better? Right, so here's what I'm going to do. Is I am going to get some things. I'm going to get this yoke and this, and I'm going to just leave this on my desk to dry. So when it's dry, I shall come and show you. And hopefully, what's underneath here that it's not lying flat. Jenny Mac, got to ruin my thing. So that's like that. I'm going to get an elastic, and I'm going to put elastic around this and leave it for a good few hours.